And we are live. What is going on, everyone? It's Johnny Dunn, and we are back with another one. Today, epic VeVe live stream. Today, we got a good one, guys. Today, we actually have a drop coming up in about 5 minutes. I just got in from work today, so obviously I'm not in my 30 minutes or an hour long live stream beforehand, but we got it in just in time for the drop today. So I will be going over the drop. Let me know in the chat, guys. Are you guys going for the drop today, or are you guys skipping it? I actually am not going to be able to go for this drop today, but big news on another drop. I will talk about that in just a little bit, guys. It's got me definitely hyped up right now. Can't believe it just happened, but today we're diving into VeVe. We got the, let's see, what is this one today? We got the Skep Ones Creeper Halloween theme. This is the one that's dropping today. This is another designer con drop right now. I think this one looks really good too. This is going to be a pretty limited drop going on in about 4 minutes. Let me bring up the exact. I would go for this one if I had enough gems. I don't even have 30 gems in right now. What's the edition account? Let's see. 666 for the ultra rare. That one looks pretty cool. We got six. Oh, alright. I guess it's a blind box. 666 editions for them all. All right, that's actually pretty cool. All right, so that's exactly what it is. I'm kind of rushing around because I literally just walked in the door, and I don't really know too much about this drop either. But we got 2 minutes and 53 seconds left for the drop. Let me know in the chat, guys. Are you going for this drop? Let me know in the chat. But oh wow. Okay, look. All right, so this is not a blind box, guys. I don't think it is. We have a 266 edition secret rare. Wow, if you guys get this one, that's the one with the crown. Let's go. That's going to do really, really well in my opinion. I guess the other ones are just 666 editions. So it is a blind box. All right, confirmed blind box. So guys, if you need a little heads up of where it's going to be, I know it's been a minute, but I believe the buy now pops up right below the comments, right below the heart, right above the text. That little space right there, that's where the buy now is going to pop up. I will go for this one. I just won't hit buy now. I kind of want to just see if I can grab this one on the drop, test my luck. I may actually end up going for it, to be honest. Let's go. We got the legend himself. Nah, my man, you're a legend, brother. Honestly, I can't believe I just got that. It still hasn't registered in my brain. I haven't even had a chance to really process it because we were so busy today. Real nice day out there, so I think everybody just wanted to come out to the golf course today. Soak up some sunny days while we still got them. Lori, how we doing, Lori? We're back. We're back, fam. I'm feeling good again, and today definitely helped out. So we got a minute 25 for the drop. I will be going for this, actually. And if I get it, I may just have to add in some gems to confirm it. When you're hot, you know what I mean? And I'm definitely hot on my drops right now. The Rockets, man. I appreciate you. You got a minute? Let's see if I can test my luck, guys. Before the drop, though, let's give a little shout out to David and Dan, the founders. Where is it on Twitter? Was it David's post? I thought VeVe might have tweeted it out. You got 40 seconds. Am I sharing it? I'm not sharing it just yet. There we go. Let's give a little shout out, huh? To the ones that made it happen. To the two founders, co-founders, David Yu, Dan Crothers. Look at this picture. Legends. Legends, fam. I'll read exactly what they got the award for, but 15 seconds. You know what time it is. I'm going to back out, come right back in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Bye now. I got it. Nope, I didn't get it. Wow. I thought I got that one, to be honest. That was literally perfect right there. I wasn't recording it either. Wow. If you guys can play that back and see it, that was a sellout. That was really fast right there. I thought I wasn't going to be able to get that. It's definitely sold out. Well, I took an L there. I hate losing, but Wow, man, I really am. Yeah, I'll give it a minute. I didn't even get a chance to really set this up. Like, I didn't post it anywhere. I didn't put hashtags in it. So I still got to set up the stream and everything. I just want to. I literally just walked in the door, and I wanted to try to get the stream going before that drop right there. That was my biggest thing. So, woo! You know what's funny? All right, so I'll tell the story real quick. First of all, anybody who got the drop today, let me know if you got the drop, because that sold out insanely fast. Let's get back into it. Let's give a round of applause. A round of applause to, man, VeVe, winner of the Extraordinary Growth in Emerging Business Award. I didn't even know that was an award, but man, if anyone was well deserving of that, it's VeVe. Extraordinary Growth in Emerging Business. Let's go! That's our baby right there. Man, fam, you know how good this is to see them get that recognition? Talk about being well-deserved. Whew. VeVe viral. Yeah. Unbelievable. That's amazing right there. I think VeVe did repost this. You got the Medium article? Let's check out the Medium article from Chucky, huh? I think this is going to be a pretty good drop. I will be going for Chucky. Chucky's legendary. Everybody knows Chucky. Wow, okay, I like that. In the box. Interesting. Alright, so a pretty good amount of them. 6,000 editions for the uncommon. $40 list price. Wow, that's pretty cool. Alright, so they got Chucky in the box. And then they got Chucky out of the box. This one's going to do really well. Ultra rare, 3,666. We got a poster. Okay. Airdrop. Wow, see this? I love this. All right, here we go, fam. You guys wanted utility? They're bringing utility. All right, so this is the first time, I think, where they're letting us know. This is the airdrop right here. And they're letting us know when the snapshot will be taken. So it's going to be taken Monday. You have to have the full set. This is what it says. Here's your friend to the end. This adorable, unsettling poster will be airdropped to holders of both Chucky digital collectibles. So maybe I'm reading that wrong, but I believe you need to have both. Both of these collectibles here. So you need the ultra rare. Then you need the uncommon, and then you'll get gifted this poster here. Enticing people to finish the set. I like it, you know. And again, they're still testing things out, seeing the feedback, seeing what people like, dislike. So if you like this idea, put it in the chat. If you dislike it, put it in chat and say reasons why too. Why do you dislike this? Why do you like it? Because all that kind of feedback will definitely help. And the team watches everything, so again, there's nothing wrong with criticizing things if it's not what you like, but you know, do it in a respectful way because everything gets taken into consideration. That's how they always make things better, you know. So I like the fact that they're definitely trying to try a lot with this utility, the airdrop stuff. I like the fact that they're transparent, letting us know right away when it's going to be taken, the fact that it is going to be taken, so that's pretty sweet. I like that. Yeah, this is what I guess this is it right here. NZTE, 18K followers. That's amazing right there. So we got the Sket 1 drop. You already had this drop. This is it right here. I think this is going to be a pretty good drop. Decent amount of additions, so I don't think it's going to go crazy in price right away. But again, guys, we're in a bear market, so nothing's really going to go... Most things won't go crazy right away. It's got to be insanely popular, pretty scarce for it to have that, you know, push right away. But again, this one is probably going to do pretty decent, I think, when things recover. I don't think it's going to go record-breaking prices, but Chucky's a pretty popular character in my opinion. So, pretty cool to see the details on that. Lori got it today? Wow, Lori got the drop. That's amazing. How'd you get it, Lori? That's unbelievable. Did you get a rebound or you just hit it straight away? I did Maverick, so I'm going to dive into the details how I hit the legendary Superman 9.8, Superman number 1. Let's go. Let me just give me a second, guys. I want to put some YouTube videos playing. I want to put some tags on my video real quick. Superman DC. If there's anything you guys want to talk about AMA, I will be hopping on to Lori's Twitter Spaces later tonight. Let me try to bring it up for y'all. I believe that starts in about 3 hours from now. Where is Queen VeVe? Alright, fam, if you guys aren't following Queen VeVe, let me share the screen here. I don't think I'm sharing just yet. Had an awesome talk with Queen VeVe for the first time on Randy's live stream. Was that about a week ago now? Guys, if you guys aren't following Lori Brenner 13, this is her at Queen VeVe on Twitter. Make sure you guys go follow her and definitely tune into the Twitter Spaces tonight. I think it's gonna be a fun time with a bunch of people. Shout out Dino. Dino's another person I got to link back up with. I'm a VeVe fan. Yeah, shout out to Lori. Lori, that's incredible you got the drop today. I didn't think anybody was going to get the drop. If I missed out. Congrats, bro. The drop key. Maverick, I appreciate you. This is so funny, man, because the drop king thing, that all started as a joke just because I kept hitting these VeVe drops. But I'll stay running with it. That's for sure. That's for sure. Let me just make a little thumbnail here for it. I don't think I have time to make a little thumbnail, so it's just going to have to be whatever it is right now. I will make a little post, though. Just tweet it out, put it on my Twitter. A little Twitter link action here. I can't wait to tell you a story how I got the drop today. Honestly, it's the craziest story in the world. Like, people won't believe it. People probably don't believe it right now. They're probably like, no way. First of all, I got so lucky because I almost sold it for $5,000. Which, I don't know if things might dip or not. People are telling me the floor is more like $7,000. The real floor, because things are reserved. Alright, so to go into the story about how I was able to grab this one. So, a lot of you guys know I did actually mint 2 cows. I had to let them go before I got this job, though. So, I don't have the cows anymore. I believe in the project, though. I think it's a solid project. Obviously, I'm still going to only make VeVe content. You know, it's just my thing. I really only want to make VeVe content. So, that's why I've been doing it. But so, I let go of my cows. And for this drop, I was like, you know what? Superman number 1. $10 list price. I think it could, you know, be a pretty good amount of money in the marketplace. So let me try to just go for it and flip it and get some extra cash. So last night, I think I entered like 20 bucks in my account. And I was like, I'm going to go for this at work because I had work today. I didn't think I was going to work this long. I think usually I get done around 12. So today I worked till about 2. 2:15 really, but clocked out at 2. Anyway, it's like 11:30. And I'm like, all right, time to bring up my, you know, DC or whatever it is, the website. And so the best thing I did was last night, I left it open in a tab. I didn't think anything of it really. It was kind of just by accident. Left it open in a tab, start using other tabs. And so this morning at 11:30, VeVe Chusk, my boy Tyler Gear, texts me. He says, wow, I'm in a waiting line just to get on the website. I was like, oh my gosh, that's right. So I checked my website or whatever. I go to the tab that I was in last night. And I'm already in the queue. Now the queue, I took pictures of it. Where was I? So originally, this is where I was. So as soon as I opened the app last night or this morning at like 11:30, I'm in the queue. My number was 98,000. Number of users, that was my queue number. Number of users ahead of you was only 17,000. So I was like, okay. But it kept going down pretty fast. Like right here, it said my estimated time was 13 minutes to go. I'm number 9,000 now. And then it got to 10 minutes to go. I'm 4,000. I'm like, oh, I'm getting close. I might hit this. And then finally, I think it was like 5 minutes after 12 p.m. Eastern time. That's when I got into it. Now, when I got into it, it got to the buy now button. And when I clicked the buy now button, it wasn't working. I took a video of it. I was freaking out. I was like, it's not working. It's not working. I remember it saying I only had 15 minutes. So I was like, what's going on? I wasn't connected to Wi-Fi. So by the time I connected to the golf course's Wi-Fi, there's 2 minutes left. And so luckily I hit buy now just in time and I got it. Now when I got it, I didn't know the rarity. I didn't really study the drop or anything like that, researcher. So I just knew I got one of the 3,000 comics. And so I was like, wow, that's insane. I actually literally hit one. I didn't think I would. And so I was like, all right, let me just quick, because I'm at work and it was a busy day. So I'm like, let me just quickly list it for 5,000. Listed it for 5,000. And then I'm pretty sure it was Secret Rare VeVe, Dan. A lot of you guys know him on Twitter as Secret Rare. Let me try to bring up his Twitter just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because shout out to Dan, man. Yup. His Twitter name is Secret Rare with the 4. It's, oh man, Secret Rare. We did a YouTube collab. He's interviewed a bunch of people. I think he's still trying to grind with it. His last one was with my collectibles. Keep doing the content, brother, too, if you're watching. I'm pretty sure it was his text or my guy VeVe Chus, Tyler Gear's text, or someone texted me and said, and if it was Dan, if I find out it was you, brother, I will hook you up if this does sell eventually. Probably may wait until next bull market, but when things recover, this could be a pretty solid comic book. He texted me and goes, yo, you got the legendary? And at that point, I was like, oh my god, I did? Like, I was busy. I couldn't even check the rarity that I got. So I was like, what? Are you sure I got the legendary? He goes, yeah. So I tried delisting right then, and it wouldn't delist. It said someone bought it already, so it's reserved. I was like, oh no. I was like, did I just fumble the bag? So I kept trying to delist. Finally, it went through. I guess the guy canceled his buy now or whatever. Thank God. And so I delisted it for 5K, and I just put it up for like, I think it's at 45K right now. So I had it for like 100,000, 500,000. I think honestly it could sell for a couple 100,000 in a bull market again when things recover. But I don't know if I want to wait that long because I'm long hauling my VeVe collectibles right now. I do like this little project. I think it could do well long term. Like I said, I wish I didn't have to sell the cows at the time. It was before I got the job. But I would love to just make a quick 50K come up and put that towards a lot of my Omi, things that my family needs. Some VeVe NFTs. But man, that would be a huge come up. So that's how I was able to get it. I delisted it, and that's where I'm at right now. Unbelievable, to be honest. I still can't believe I got it. Does anybody know what the floor is on them right now? Wow, okay, so it's saying lowest price is 2,600, highest price is 800,000. Kind of wild. And guys, I just want to say again, I appreciate every single one of you guys who reached out to me recently. I've been feeling a lot better. I like myself again, so we're gonna be back at it. Yeah, for some reason, every time I try to go to a marketplace and search for it, there's one listed. I don't know why, but hopefully I make a solid little come up there. I did finally get to my goal too, my 2 million Omi, my short-term goal. I'm trying to get to 5 to 10 million Omi. If I can get to 5 to 10 million in kind of like the short term, that'd be solid for me with my VeVe collection right now. I was at 1 million for the longest time at Omi, but finally with the job I was able to get to 2 million. So that's what I'm doing right now. That's basically what I've been doing, is just Stack and Omi since I got the job. In the VeVe app, I think I still only have 1 million. Yeah, I still only have 1 million in the VeVe app. And then in my other bag is what I got to the 2nd million. So I'm going to try to get to 5 million. That's my next little short-term goal here. How many people? I'm following 10,000 people on VeVe. Wow, that's insane. The followers, let's go. 5K. I'm trying to get to 10K, man. It's been my goal on VeVe for the longest time. If I can get to 10K followers on the VeVe app, that'd be a blessing. You know, shout out to my guy Dan Schawbell. He's always been someone who saw the long-term vision about what I was trying to do. You know, build an audience platform on the app, and I think I'll get there eventually. It's just gonna take some time. Let's see. What do you think? The drop that just went. What do you think that's going for right now? Are all the decon drops in DesignerCon? Meaning, see all. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. Secret Rare's gone for 255. Honestly, that might be a steal. There's only like 200 of these, right? 266 editions. Wow. Sket 1's pretty popular too, man. When you think of artists. If I had the gems, I'd probably buy one. Not financial advice, of course. Nothing I say is financial advice. It's more so just because I kind of like it and it's scarce. This is another one I plan to eventually grab. Again, just because I like it. I don't know how well it's going to do long term. I just like the vibe of it. Ultra Rare's going for 30. Wow, interesting. Okay. So big difference. Secret Rare's going for like 260 something. Ultra Rare. This Ultra Rare's going for 30. This Ultra Rare is going for 28. That's below. That's going for 37. Okay. People like this one. I think this one does look pretty cool. Let's go to recent drops here. It's another one I want to check out. The animated punching one. Let's hope it don't pop up. Here it is. Let's go. Alright, it's going for 50 bucks. What was the retail on this? Was it 32? Alright, so it's about going for retail right now. I feel like there could be an upgrade for this one. Meaning, like, maybe if you hold on to the set, instead of an airdrop, it gets upgraded so the other guy fights back. Because I heard a lot of people saying they like this one, but they just wish the other one was kind of like throwing a punch back. Which I can understand. You only got the one animated. Well, they're both animated, but only one throws the punch there. Yeah, like what if holders get rewarded and this upgrades eventually over time, and then the other guy, it's almost like a fight scene, basically. I thought that'd be pretty cool. Nice little caveat, maybe. Maybe not. In the moment, how we doing, fam? Definitely a long time no see for a lot of people. Jordan C, great to see you back as well. I got the Ultra Rare. Pretty solid. Which Ultra Rare did you get? Because there's basically 3 Ultra Rares in this one. A little bit different of a rarity blind box than we normally got. I like the fact they're still trying different things, though. They're trying to see what works, what doesn't work, what do people like, what they don't like. It's a process, you know? So this is the OG Excuse me. Tired. This is the OG Creeper. It's the Mercury. Oh, that's what I thought it was blood. Same thing, I guess. Could be. We got phase 1. We got Black Death. It's hilarious. This is mine though. This is the one I love. You know, it's got the crown. Hope all has been well with everybody. In the moment, I'll be on Lori Brenner, Queen VeVe's Twitter Spaces later tonight. Tom Brady's autograph platform. We see Build with Trevor's got something going on with Todd. I think it's great that other digital collectible platforms are starting to come out now, because the more that come out, the better it is, in my opinion. And a lot of people are talking about, you know, it could be a negative, the Todd McFarlane thing, we got the Palm thing. I think the more the better, to be honest, because Gary Vee's always talked about how, you know, it's not this or that, you know, start using and. That's a great concept, because once you start thinking like that, you know, multiple platforms can still do well. Like, I still believe VeVe is going to be the mecca, like the main, the biggest, the most used, the best, the fun, the most fun. Like, that's how I see it. Could I be wrong? Sure. That's just my belief. It's always been, still is that way. But again, you know, if other platforms do well too, that's great for the entire digital collecting space, because it's still so early to where the more people might get into this project, that project, they might like something. They're going to find something on VeVe that they like, because VeVe's going to have something for everybody. And at the end of the day, everybody's a fan of something. So Henry landed 8.5 common Superman. Solid, Henry. Solid right there. I landed a legendary 9.8. Like, what are the chances, right? Like, unbelievable. Unbelievable. The silver one, but it's already a minor loss. At least I got a nice man. Did you go for Superman drop? Jordan C, I did, my man. So I talked about how I got it earlier on the live stream. If you want to kind of rewind, I don't want to, you know, talk in the details about it multiple times all through the stream, but I did get it, man, and it was a legendary. I didn't even realize it was a legendary, so I listed for 5K. Someone told me, Secret Rare in the VeVe community told me that it was a legendary, so I delisted it and listed it for 50K again. Unbelievable. So crazy. I got it at work too, which was even crazier, because we were busy today too. But just wild, fam. Just wild. I'm gonna post this out on Instagram right now that I'm live. I need a good picture here. I'll just take one of the drop today. Is anyone else going to Decon Anaheim? That's something I forgot to talk about. Wow. The kid booked his tickets, baby. Let's go. I've never been on the West Coast before. And we're going to Cali, baby. I had to just book the tickets. I should have went to NYC. Didn't go to the NYC Comic Con, so I was like, you know what? This is my last opportunity in 2022 to meet the founders, meet everybody in the VeVe fam, VeVe community. I know a lot of people aren't able to go, but the ones who are going, I'll see y'all there. I think I'm getting there Thursday. I'll be there Thursday. I can check my tickets when I'll get there. Let me check my tickets. I'm so excited, fam. This is going to be insane. The first night I'm staying with, shout out to my guy Kyle Wilson. Shout out to my guy Cavell, Hello K, and Chris Coffey. That's going to be an unbelievable night, I'll tell you that. It feels like a movie already. Holy cow. This is going to be insane, guys. It's like a 5-hour flight for me. And I hate flying. I literally hate flying, but I'm flying alone, getting over my fear. I've flown before with my baseball team to Florida, like 4 years in a row. What's it, 5 years in a row? I think it was 4 years in a row. But just flying alone, not really the biggest fan of. So we're making it happen. You know, we're making it happen. Let me check my tickets real quick. I get to LAX airport about 1:50 p.m. West Coast time. I'm leaving here at like 10:50 in the morning, East Coast time, the 17th. And then I'm leaving Cali Sunday evening at like 4 p.m. Jimbo Lilingo. Hey, you're going to Anaheim? Let's go, Jimbo. Man, it's going to be so much fun meeting everybody. I won't be able to recognize anyone because they're just your avatars, you know, but, you know, let me know your name if you're from the YouTube verse, because we're all in, you know, kind of metaverses out here, you know, whether it's Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. But Jimbo, man, it's going to be fun to see you, brother. Epic, nice. I don't know the rarities too much about any of that stuff, but Epic sounds pretty good to me. I got the legendary, man. Unbelievable. Drop King confirmed. Let's go. I guess Palm's trying to recruit a YouTuber. Man. Now, shout out to their project, though. I've always been a believer. I did mint 2 cows. Like I said, before this job, I had to sell them. It was either sell them or sell some VeVe NFTs, and you know how that is. It's going to take a lot for me to sell my VeVe NFT. So I would love to keep this one long term, but if I could sell this for 50K, that would be a huge come up for me right now. So I have it listed for 50K. I don't think it's going to sell right now, to be honest, but it's a 9.8 grade of Superman issue #1. And I hit it. I think there's 150 editions. My man Jobin, let's go. He knows I'm already booked, man. First time, while I'm out there, man, I may have to extend my trip a little bit, meet up with you. I don't know where you're at after you left Portland, but I might have to meet up a little bit on the West Coast, brother. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? But as of now, I'm coming back Sunday. I'm so excited, guys. I can't wait to meet David, Dan, Reese, Alex, all of you guys, man. It's going to be so much fun. But like I said, the first night, I'm staying with Cavell, Kyle, Chris Coffee, and Hello K. Just in a house, and then Saturday and Sunday, I believe I'll be staying in a hotel, the same hotel that Sean from Comics and Crypto is staying at. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. Shout out to Comics and Crypto, you know, Sean, Metaverse, VeVe Magic. I think she's going too to Anaheim. So many people are going to Anaheim. I think NFT Pirates is going, Sleeping Comics is going. So many influencers, content creators, and then just everybody from the community. In the moment said, bro, you should check out Cardano NFTs. I haven't really checked them out, to be honest. I haven't checked them out at all. Don't really know too much about them. I'm the type of person that is always down to check out everything. A lot of you guys who really do know me that I only do make VeVe content, but I'm in the mix. I'm in a lot of Discords. I was at least in a lot of Discords, just trying to learn about different projects, all different things, just because I've always been a person to where I'm a sponge, you know. Anyone I'm around that knows more information, try to soak it in, and so I haven't really done the time to research a lot of those NFTs, but I am a big believer in Cardano. I would definitely have a big ADA bag if I could. I will get there. That's another one, but all my investments in crypto right now is in Ecomi. Just because I think that has the most potential, the biggest ROI in my opinion. Not financial advice, of course, but yeah, send me a DM, of course, brother. I'm always down to check out different things. But yeah, Joe, how crazy is it? So basically I hit a legendary comic, Superman issue 1, on this different platform. They have like DC comics, a bunch of them coming supposedly. It's the Bat Cow project. I minted 2 of them. I had to sell those 2 cows before I got the job at the golf course. And I got the luckiest drop today, man. I could probably sell it for like 5-7K right now. I did have it listed for 5K, and someone did try buying it, but the reserve thing just timed out, and I delisted it, thank God, because I think it's a little bit too cheap. There's only 150 editions of the 9.8. grade, and that's what I got. And it's so crazy too. People are loving this because shout out to Cherry Charts, shout out to Shab's Art, shout out to Comics and Crypto, Sean, the whole team, because they came up with the whole grading system of like mints equaling a grade. Like a low mint is equal to like a high grade. So if you got like a mint number, you know, like 400 or 500, 300, 700, like a 3-digit mint on the VeVe comics, that would equal to maybe like a 9.5, 9.8 maybe if it's a low mint. But people got really upset. So there was so much backlash at it. How could these digital comics be graded? They don't deteriorate. And it's like a mint rating system almost. And so this platform basically did that, copied their style essentially. Not copied it, but probably were inspired by it, I should say. And so now everybody's loving it. And I was like, well, they tried doing that with VeVe comics and people had a lot of backlash at it. But I think it's a great system. It's something that's going to just naturally play out in the market, I think, because in my eyes, that's the way I look at it. When I have the original cover on VeVe of these comics, whether it's a common or whatever, the original cover of these comics, and you have a low mint, a 3-digit mint, to me, that's like a high grade of these comics. So whether some people like it, don't like it, it's always how I, as a collector, kind of equated it. It just makes sense to me. Also, special mints, too. So if you have, like, whatever year, you know, Amazing Fantasy 15, you know, if you have that year that it was published in, that's also, that could be actually worth more than some of these low mints. Yeah, I got super lucky today, man. I turned $10 into easily 7K right now if I sell it. Crazy, but this is like a big time comic, so I don't think I would take anything less than 20K. 20K is like my lowest I think I'd be willing to sell this for. Because 20K, I feel like I could turn that into a pretty good amount too. Plus, just help the fam out a little bit too. If I could sell for like 50 to 100K, something crazy. And also, what I was thinking about too, if we find out that original owners end up being in demand, how out of these 150 edition 9.8s, there's gonna be a bunch that sell back and forth. How many are gonna be the original owner of the 9.8 1 out of 150? Pretty wild. Pretty wild to think about. I got home late today from work, so still kind of rushing around. Guys, if you're just tuning in, make sure you guys check out Lori Brenner on Twitter. Lori Brenner 13, Queen VeVe. I should make my name King VeVe. I think people would get mad though. But it would fit with the crown image and everything like that. But check her out on Twitter. Make sure you guys go follow her. Awesome person in the community. We had our first chat on Randy's live stream about a week ago. And I'm getting on her Twitter Spaces tonight. It's called Queen's Court. I think she's been running. Now, I haven't joined it yet, so I think it's going to be an awesome opportunity just to touch base with the fam and the Twitterverse. Queen's Court. Let's go. I'm excited for it. This is at 6 p.m. Eastern time, so in about 2.5 hours from now. In the end, we gonna make it. Where you disappear. Let's go. We're back, fam. So in case you're just tuning in, you've been wondering where I've been, you didn't catch my last little live stream. Basically, I just need some time to myself. Some personal things were going on in my life to where it completely kind of just deflated me. Didn't have my energy. Didn't really feel like myself. Just going through some things and just needed some time to myself. Some space away from some things, and just kind of need to reset my mind, get my mind back on track. And so I'm feeling like myself again, feeling good. So we're back, about to really start grinding hard again. So we're still putting out content on my YouTube channel, just like maybe messages or, you know, texts and stuff like that in the community tab. Just wasn't putting out videos. So that's one thing I really want to get back for. You know, all the times that I say I'm an alien, I would say the last 3 weeks I definitely felt human again. So just had to recharge a little bit. Felt mentally deflated. Some things went on and kind of just threw me for a loop. And so we're back. We're feeling good again. Appreciate you big time. Also, a lot of people reached out to me on Twitter, you know, just checking up on me. It means a lot, guys. You guys mean the world to me. You guys re-energize my spirits when I start talking with the VeVe fam. That was the drop from a few days ago. market. That's what I'm going to go to. All right, so the secret rare. Wow, it's down to 205. Okay, there's only 200, I think, and 66 of these. So if that one does dip, I expect somebody, or at least a few people, to come in and sweep this floor up. Shout out True Tech. Like, man. Guys, if you guys don't know who True Tech Junkie is, one of the original, I would say Vaultaholics. I don't know if he was in that group or not, but he's definitely an amazing showroom creator from the very beginning. You know, Mac Creative. I'm going to give it up one time on True Tech Junkie. You should follow him on Twitter, Instagram, all that stuff. Yeah, just to recap, this is the Chucky drop for, is it tomorrow? It's Friday. Friday, the first day of the Phillies in the World Series 2. Let's go! How many of you guys are Phillies fans? Man. I would say the last few weeks, that's really the only thing I've been doing is working, adding to my Ecomi bag, and just watching the Phils. You know, it's really amazing to see the Phillies in the World Series, honestly. They barely got into the playoffs. It's kind of crazy. Now, they have said, I don't know if you guys are aware of this unfortunate tradition or not, but they've been, you know, people have been saying every time the Phillies have won the World Series, the economy has crashed right after. And it's looking like the economy's been crashing since the top of the year, so. And I do believe the Phillies will win the World Series, so. Let's hope it doesn't happen, but things could get worse. Possibly. Not saying they will, but. 2008 and then 1980. So. This is a pretty cool drop. I think this is a drop for the Chucky fans. There's a lot of... Shout out to Biscuits. You know, Biscuits is another collector in the community. Physical collector, too. And she's got an amazing Chucky collection. I think she tweeted out... Let me see if I can find it. Let me go on Biscuits' Twitter. Biscuits. Yeah, here it is. Where is it? In the process of reorganizing. Can't even talk right now. Is that volume? I think there is music. No, there's no music. Look at our Chucky collection. Unbelievable. So she's definitely going for the drop. Shout out to Biscuits. Showing us your Chucky collection. And like I said, I think this is one of those drops where it's for the fans. In the grand scheme of things, pretty limited overall. Just in a bear market, I don't think it's going to go crazy in prices right away. I think people definitely like this one out of the box a little bit better for the aesthetics. But this is going to be a cool one too. That one I could see maybe flowing around retail for a little while. But this is definitely going to do really well. And what's going to help that is people who are going to want this airdrop, you know? It's going to help people finish the set. Posters never do amazing on the app, but I think it'd still do pretty well. And it doesn't say obviously how many there are because it all depends on how many people hold both of them. So you will need, I believe, both. You know. This adorable, unsettling poster will be airdropped to holders of both Chucky digital collectibles. So does that mean if you hold just even one, you get it? I think it means if you need to have both, but maybe I'm reading that wrong. Let me know in the chat. What do you think it is? You have to have both, right? Maybe it's just airdrop to both, meaning if you just get one or the other, you still get the airdrop. I don't know. I thought it meant originally you need to have both, which would make sense, but yeah, you need both. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, that would make sense. You got to complete the set to get the airdrop. It's like a lot of other ones. Can't wait for this. Chucky, let's go. BZ in the house. How's everything going, BZ? It's that Ben Franklin curse. Well, you're right, man. Let's go. BZ, man. Are you going to Decon too? I know Zachary Roy, he's going. Man, yo, it's going to be a movie when I see everybody in Cali. Take care, my brother. We're always here for you. Hey, it means a lot, man. I know you guys got my back 100%. I appreciate you guys big time. Yeah. McGilla Gorilla, let's go. I got number 88, Secret Rare, and sold it for 500. Wow, solid move right there in the end. Shout out to you for even getting this drop. I thought I had perfect timing and missed this drop completely. So the fact that you got this drop and you got a sub 100, that's amazing. I think it probably will do pretty well, especially the sub 100s, but made a quick flip, 500 beans, not bad at all. You turned $30 into 500 bucks. You can't be mad at that dub, especially in a bear market. When things do recover, I see that probably doing pretty well. Especially if it's interoperable, but yeah, so if you rewind this live stream, I talk about it kind of in the beginning. How I was able to get the Superman drop. I got the Superman drop at work, and not only did I just get one, I got the legendary 9.8. Can you believe it? Wow. How much do you think I should sell it for? And let me know the floor price if you know the floor. Man, if that sells... I have it listed for 50K right now. I don't know. I doubt it's going to sell, but... I figure, right, why not, you know? A sub 50 for Gary Lamoto. Wow. That's low right there. Did you sell it, flip it, or did you hold on to it, Gary? The cat drop. Is that the golden one? I actually like the golden cat drop, to be honest. This one right here. 88 bucks. I just like the look of this one. I think it's going to look good in the showroom. Chucky is going to be one of those really fun ones to use in augmented reality, especially this time of year. But I wonder if that's going to be more of like a seasonal type thing. Because in the past, seasonal things don't usually hold up amazing. But Chucky's a big brand no matter what. I just like the glow effect, being all gold. I think this would just look pretty cool if you had like two standing in your doorway. Entrance type thing. I don't know, I thought it was pretty cool. But then I think about all the time too, like how many other gold things are we going to have? But if you like the art, you know, it's different. Don't sell at all, man. It says cash out is only next summer, I believe, so I didn't even list it. Well, you can actually cash out already on the DC, on that Palm app or Palm website. Because I had to sell my 2 cows. Like I said, I minted 2 cows. I didn't want to sell them, but I had to sell them before I got this job. And so, like, I believe in the project, but it was either that or the VeVe NFTs. I chose to sell the cows. We'll see if that ends up being a bad decision. Like I said, I believe in the project. That's why I went for the comic book today. I plan to eventually try to get one of the cows back. Wow, really? The cow was pumping today? Interesting. It's back down to like below 90 right now. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you can cash out. Once you KYC and everything, you can cash out, I'm pretty sure. Oh, the creator of the cat. Who's the creator of the cat? Mike Egan, huh? Let's check it out. What do you say about the cat? Mike Egan. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. Let me follow him. He's got less than 2,000 followers on Twitter. Wow, okay. Up and coming artist. He might be, he might be already famous. He just might have a, he might be like newer to Twitter or something. For all you VeVe heads that just grabbed the Boo the Cat, I'll have a blood red physical version dropping on Halloween. That's pretty cool. So he's got one of these dropping Halloween. Interesting. Okay, in the end. I wonder if I have that. Let me try to check real quick. I'll delist mine and then list it again. Because I cashed out on the cows. Like I said, I didn't want to. I just kind of had to. That's so strange. It does say this. It says, please note that the proceeds from your sale will be added to your credit balance. The ability to cash out any proceeds is coming this summer. Do they have it and then take it away? That would be really interesting. Wow, Brandy Babe, yours is still minting in progress, huh? Good luck with it. I hope yours goes through. That's insane. I got so lucky, Brandy, on the drop today. I got the legendary 9.8. Like, what are their chances? I'll tell the story real quick. So I brought it up on like a shortened version of it. If you go back to the early part of the live stream and rewatch it, I go into detail about it all. Basically, I brought it up last night. I entered 20 bucks in last night, or maybe I entered 20 bucks in this morning. I had it up last night on a tab. And so this morning at work at like 11:30, 11:45, I go into the tab and I'm already in the queue. I was like, what? How am I already in the queue? But I guess because I left it up open last night. Or from this morning at like 5 in the morning because I stopped at the bank and then Wawa this morning before I went to work. And I get to work at 5:30 in the morning. So I did it like 5 in the morning. I entered my 20 bucks in to go for the drop. And I just left it up in a tab. And so I guess from that moment, because normally when you leave things up like that, you log out, you signed out. So that's why I went in at like 11:30 to make sure I'm early to try to log back in, sign in. I brought my password book and everything with me. Oh my God, it reminds me I have to make sure I have it. Oh my God, that would be really bad. I'm in the middle of a live stream right now too. Wow, okay, my head's racing. I haven't even had a chance to stop yet, so. Because I just came right on the live right after work. So, oh my gosh, if my password book's there. Wow, that would not be good. That's good. Anyway, where was I? So like 11:30 a.m. happens. I go right into the app or the tab, and I'm already queued in. I was like 16,000 in line or something like that. I forget what it was. I'll bring it up. I took pictures and everything of it. So there was only 17,000 people ahead of me when I first got into it. And this is at 11:38 a.m. or p.m. a.m. And so then at 11:50 a.m. there's only 9,000 people in front of me. At 12 p.m. on the dot, there's 5,000 people ahead of me. I was like, I think I might have a chance here. At 12:05, 4,000 people. And then at 12:13 is when I finally got in. I tried him buy now, wouldn't work. Buy now, wouldn't work. I was like, what? I get off of like the cellular connection and get into Wi-Fi. But I was at the golf course, so I had to find the golf course's Wi-Fi. I had 2 minutes left. And finally I hit buy now. Insane. The comments at 500 already, BZ? Holy cow. Maybe I should delist for 50k. Wow, it's just like how VeVe used to be before cash out. Interesting. In the end, yeah, I'm just so confused because when I sold my 2 cows, I basically broke even. I might have even taken a small loss at the time. I was like, dang, I don't want to do these, but if I could have got the job a little bit before, I would have held on to them. I probably will try to go back and at least get one cow for a long haul just to hold and forget about it. I really like the augmented reality feature of it. That was one thing that really sold me on it. Where was I? I didn't know the comment was up that much. Exactly what happened with me. I added my card at 1 a.m. my time, and when I opened the tab this morning, I was already in the queue. Let's go! I got in and purchased at 9:11 a.m. So that's what 10, 11, 12. Okay, so you got in 3 minutes before me. That was like 12:11 p.m. my time. And so yours is still processing? That's so strange. You should be able to get one. I hope you locked yours in. They should give you one. Oh yeah, this is what I was going to talk about. It's just so strange to me in the end because when I did sell mine, I cashed mine out. I withdrew it right from there to my bank. So I wonder if it was like, if it got on hold or delay or something after that. And they're bringing it back to summer. VeVe just tweeted out the Medium article for the next drop. I feel like I'm back. I feel like I'm back myself again. Appreciate you guys big time for reaching out to me, making sure everything's all good. I was saying earlier in the live stream, I always joke around saying I'm alien. I feel like an alien. Last few weeks, I felt human again, guys. That's the best way to describe it. But the good news in it is that I got to my second million Omi. Like I said, I want to get to 5 to 10 million. Man, if I just sold 40K and I just put that in Omi, that would have helped a little bit at the peak. But I'm also still glad I'm still holding on to two Walt Disneys and Mickey Mouse FAs. So I do think they're going to be huge when markets recover. Oh, wow, it's animated, huh? This looks pretty sweet. Let me bring this up on Twitter. Ed Feely. Shout out to you, Ed. I like the animation on it. That's pretty sick. It's like he's graffitiing it. He's got it pressed down. Batman who laughs. That's genius. I think volume is playing, but I don't know where. Oh, yep. Oh, alright. Interesting. Surprised I didn't retweet this one. Shout out to Ryan Romantic. Romantech. I don't know which one it is now. I always used to say it the opposite. I think it's Romantech. Ryan Romantech. I used to say romantic, and it was not it. Let's take a look at this. This is from November 7th, 2021, almost a year ago. Wow. This is another one of the Vaultaholics, amazing showroom creator, guys. Look at this showroom. 33 hours spent. 33 and a half. Much deserved, brother. You crushed this showroom right here. Yeah, there's definitely music with this one, but I can't hear it for some reason. Well, that's why. Alright, we figured out the volume problem. The showroom is insane. Oh, and a little fantasy football update. Alright, so the Influencer Fantasy Football League, the one that we have 8 players in this year. We had 8 last year, too. I was the winner. I'm the reigning champ. I'm currently in... Let me bring it up. I'll let you guys know my record. So I'm in 2 leagues. This is the 8-man league that I won last year. So I'm currently in second, but I'm tied for second with 3 other people. So... show you guys the standings and everything after this video, because this video is insane. Orion Roman Tech showroom. Low key Gator, shout out to Randy. Low key Gator King. There's just so many layers to this. Like, he made all this outside of the showroom too, which is just mind blowing. You know how long this takes? You know how many times it probably loaded and crashed on him and he kept going? Like, this, it's all the stuff that people don't see. Being a showroom creator myself, I understand all of that. How long it takes. How much patience it takes. Determination. Persistence. It sounds so funny, but it's like, do you seriously need all that to make these showrooms? This in depth, too, like... click on one thing, accidentally move another thing, and you gotta put that other thing back in its place, and it's like... but the results are amazing forever, too. Hopefully that's one he didn't have to delete, because after a while we had to start deleting them. Let me just go over the standings a little bit with you guys. So first place in this league. Shout out to my man, Donkey Gooch. He's been crushing it. He could have been... Probably should have been maybe 7-0, but the kid, your boy, had to steal a win from him last week. Lucked one out, barely beat him. Then we got another legend, Crypto Khaki. He's 4-3 right now. He's got a solid team. He's tied for second. We got Alex himself from the VeVe team. I think he's tied with me right now. It's lagging a little bit. Alright, yeah, so he's 4-3 as well. It doesn't want to... Alright, I'll just read off the rest. Then we got my guy, NFT Flenny. Welcome to the league, my man. NFT Flenny's first year in our league. He's tied for second as well, too. So we got... Crypto Khaki, Alex from the VeVe team, and NFT Flenny and myself tied for second place. Right behind me, though, and I'm playing him this week, so things could change. Shout out to Sean from Comics and Crypto. He's 3-4. He's in technically 6th place, just because we're all tied for second there. And then we got Max from the Omi Homies. He's falling behind a little bit. He's in 7th right now. He's 2-5. And then we got the superstar himself, Superstar Money. They're struggling a little bit to start off the season. They're 1-6 right now in last place currently, but they still got some time to figure things out. We're almost halfway through. They still got some time. And then to go over the 14-man league. We're in a 14-team league. Now this is just a bunch of people from the Omi VeVe community. Pretty much the same people we had last year. I didn't make playoffs in this league last year. We added a couple people. We added NFT Flenny to the group this year. Shout out to Flenny. So Flenny's in both our leagues. A lot of you guys know NFT Flenny, awesome YouTuber. You guys aren't followed the NFT Flenny on YouTube, make sure you guys go follow him. Now this is the league that I'm dominating in right now. Let's see if it pops up this time. Let's see if it clears up, sharpens up. No, still blurry. It won't focus up. Alright, it's just not working with me right now. No worries. So I'm in first place right now. I'm tied for first with Carlos, Wrath of Khan. Carlos I don't know how to say his last name. I don't think he's not a content creator, but he's just a person in the VeVe community. Big VeVe collector. Has some amazing comic books too. We're both 6-1. I won't go over everybody because there's 13 other people, 12 other people, but I'm in first place in that league right now, 6-1. So my team's looking strong. Hopefully it can stay that way. In the end, I'm gonna check your DM too right after this live stream, brother. I'm probably gonna wrap it up soon, just to give me some time to get ready. I'm probably gonna take a shower and just give myself just to settle in. My mind's been racing ever since like 12:30 that drop happened today. So wow, okay, yeah, Brandy, I would keep trying. You know what they say, never give up, right? Sometimes the persistence pays off. That's so strange though. It's probably some kind of error or something. Something happened. We got a bot. Blocked it. Sweet. I hope you get that situated. Wow, so crazy, Wapamus. Glad to see here too. That was a crazy one. I don't think a lot of people are big fans of the Q system. But, you know, it's still early in this whole entire space, so we'll see what happens. I'm 3-4 in fantasy. Need to be pals Bobs this weekend. Wow, this should be a good matchup. Who's on your team, Brendan? I want to check out the BZ squad. Fantasy football is always a great time. It's fun going against people you know or in a community with or something like that. Biscuits is she's definitely going for the Chucky collection or Chucky drop. She's got an amazing Chucky collection is what I meant to say. But let's talk about Anaheim Decon. I'll wrap things up with Anaheim Decon. Let me just show you guys the tickets just so you guys know I'm confirmed for real. The only thing I have to buy still is really just the what do I have to buy still? I think I'm all set. I got my plane tickets. I got the actual designer con tickets itself for the convention center. Really, it's just a hotel room. And Sean actually already paid for it, so I just have to pay Sean. Let's go. Crazy. Now it wants to focus up, of course. Man, this is about to be a movie, guys. I am starting people tonight. This is crazy. My nose is like literally just running right now. Alright. So I'll tell you who I'm starting. In the 14-man league, the one that I'm 6-1 in right now, the one that I'm undefeated in. Not undefeated, 6-1. First place, I should say. I got Lamar Jackson as my QB, so he's going tonight. I got Josh Jacobs as my running back. Solid stud right there. Melvin Gordon. It's panned out that now that he's a starter, but Broncos are just in bad shape. So he's my second string running back. My running backs are weak in this one. Devontae Adams is my wide receiver. Amari Cooper is my second wide receiver. I got Mark Andrews as my tight end. So I got a great combo with Lamar and Andrews right there. Especially in a 14-team league, that's big. And then Josh Jacobs and Adams. So if the Ravens do well, Raiders do well, my team usually does well. And then the Bills defense, baby, let's go. I picked them pretty early too. And everyone kind of made fun of me. But hey, you got to do what you got to do. I just didn't like who was on the board at the time. So I went with the stud defense. And then I got Robert Woods as my flex. Inu Benjamin was a huge pickup for me. I picked him up like a week before he really dominated. And man, did that turn out to be huge. I now have Curtis Samuel, wide receiver from the Redskins, on my bench. I need a third running back bad. My bench running backs are Inu Benjamin and McKinnon from the Chiefs. Rough. I got Julio Jones, injured reserve right now. Freeing up a roster spot. Derek Carr is my backup. So for a 14-team league, that's a pretty good team right there. I got Lamar going and Andrews going tonight. I actually think the Buccaneers are going to win this game. I think Tom Brady kind of turns around a little bit. Puts the ex-wife past his mindset. I think he's going to get over it soon and start to dominate. You know, shout out to Brady. I think the divorce, you could tell, definitely messed with his play a little bit, which rightfully so. You know, I don't think anybody expected that. But I think him being a bulldog, him being a warrior, he's going to go through it like we're seeing these few weeks, and then he's going to jump back on board, I think. Alright, so we're in my 8-man league. I got Derek Carr going today because Justin Herbert is on a bye. I got Derrick Henry. I got Alvin Kamara. Mike Evans is going tonight. I got Thielen as my wide receiver. Goddard and Kittle, my 2 tight ends. Eagles defense, I got Keenan Allen. He's on a bye. I got Marquise Brown. He's injured for me. I got Kareem Hunt on the bench. Gordon on the bench. Melvin Gordon. Cordell Patterson's injured reserve for me. Buccaneers defense is on the bench. Chase Claypool. But again, this is an 8-man league, so that's why my team is pretty stacked. Tied for second in that one. So I got Evans in that league, and then I got Lamar going in my other league that I really care about. Anaheim Decon. Let's talk about it, fellas. And ladies and everybody else. Everybody. Let's talk about it. Man, so the main reason why I went is because, the main reason why I'm going is I want to meet David, Dan, Reese, everybody, and everybody in the community, you know. Seeing this thing explode from 8,000 users to seeing where it's at today. I'm sure we're going to talk about it later tonight on Queen's Court. But man, the explosion has been unbelievable to witness, to watch, to be a part of. I really wanted to kind of meet the fam earlier, but money wasn't right. A lot of things were going on, so finally I was able to kind of make it happen right now. Still a lot for me, honestly. My plane tickets are crazy expensive. It's a lot. It's probably the most expensive plane tickets I ever had before. It could have been about half the price, but I didn't want to deal with layovers. I already hate flying, and I'm kind of scared of flying as it is. So I wanted to just go straight through. I'm flying straight through from Philly to LAX and back straight through. No layovers. Just a 5-hour flight. I think it's 5 hours. So that's why it's pretty expensive. We're talking like $900 tickets round trip. So it was a lot for me, but I think it's going to be well worth it. Memories last forever, you know? But let me know in the chat. Is anybody else from the chat going to Decon, Anaheim, in November? November 17th, 18th, to the 20th? And if you are going, what day are you guys getting there? Like, BZ, when are you guys getting there? Are you guys getting there Thursday or Friday? Because a lot of people are probably getting there Friday. Yeah, I don't get it. Every time I try looking at the marketplace for that Superman thing, I only see one listed. Does anyone know what the floor is for Legendary? Like, I kind of want to quick sell it, but yeah, I would take 44,000 for it. I think the physical sells for like 5 million. Kind of insane. It's so crazy too. I talked about this earlier on the stream, but I'll talk about it real quick at the end. When I got it, I sold it for 5K right away because I just thought I had one. I didn't know I had the legendary rarity. I was so busy at work, couldn't even tell the rarity of it. I didn't even think about checking because I was like, what are the chances? And as soon as I listed for 5K, someone actually tried buying it. It was reserved. And then I got a text saying, you have the legendary. How'd you get that? I was like, I do? Oh my gosh, so I delisted it. That's when I found out someone already reserved it. It's like, oh no, I fumbled the bag heavy. And then finally I was able to delist it. And so I'm thinking about it, being there's only 150 of them, it's a 9.8 grade essentially. I don't want anything less than 20K. 20K is like the minimum I think I would take. So I have it listed for 45K right now. If it sells, that'll help out the fam, and it'll definitely be able to get me to my goal with Ecomi. And some VeVe NFTs that I don't have yet. So I think it would be a solid come up right there. We got Energy in the building. Let's go, my man. How we doing, Energy? Hope all is well, my man. I'm excited to see the collection come out, too. First edition. FA. You guys got any predictions what the next drop's going to be? That we haven't got word of yet? You think Chucky's going to be... Think Chucky's the last drop before Halloween? I got a feeling Sunday night's gonna be like Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger or something crazy. That's what I'm predicting. My alien instincts are telling me that. It'd be wild if that actually happens. I'll clip this. All good, and all good, you too? Yeah, all is well with me, Energy. I appreciate you. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling like myself again. Feeling like I'm ready, back in the mix. Yeah, I don't know what the next drop's going to be, but I'm glad we got the details on this one. This is Friday's drop. At 12 p.m. PT. Nice. So I think I'll be able to live... I'm going to try to get back to live streaming as many drops as I can do it. If I work the morning shifts, which most of the time I work mornings, I usually get done at either 12 or 1 o'clock. So by the time I get home, it's like 1:30. So I'll be able to stream afternoon drops for the most part. And then vice versa. If I'm working the afternoon and then we got a morning drop, I'll just live stream that. Like I said, I want to get back to being able to put out content frequently. If it's not every day, it's going to be at least a few times a week. I don't know if you'll ever see me take that long of a break ever again, guys. 4 weeks, 3 weeks. You know, I needed that break, though. I need to get back to myself, just mentally, get my mind back on track. Playing Fortnite and listening. Let's go, BZ. I'm not a Fortnite guy, you know. I was never too good at it. Never really got into it. I was more so, it was always like Fortnite, and then you had Warzone at the time, like Season 1. And so, I could not stand the quality of Fortnite. Like, I couldn't do it. But I'll give it to them. I'll give them credit where it's due. To see where Warzone went, and to see where Fortnite's at today, Fortnite blew my mind. I can't believe the quality of the graphics and everything about Fortnite right now. It has leveled up exponentially, while Warzone fell off and it just never really adapted well. Fortnite is the king of adapting. That's pretty much it for this live stream. I didn't want to make it like a 3-4 hour live stream. How long are we in? Probably like an hour. Yeah, an hour, 18 minutes. Kind of want to wrap things up. If you guys got any questions about Anaheim, California in November, let me know in the chat. Energy, are you going? I don't know if you... I don't think you said you were going, right? You weren't able to go? It's going to be a long flight for you, I think. I know some people are flying from Germany. Captain VeVe, my man. I think it's like an 11-hour flight, he said. Crazy. I'm glad you're doing it. I think it's going to be well worth it. You know, a lot of memories. It's going to be a fun time with everybody. I'm excited. I feel rejuvenated today. I was telling my guy APB this morning, I said, it's a new era right now. We left the old era. About time. It took me a while to get over things, but man, way longer than I ever expected. When are you flying in? VIP? Yes, sir. I'm flying private with David and Dan. I'm just kidding. Could you imagine? Maybe one day. That would be amazing. See, like, flights like that, I would not be scared of. I would be, like, I would be motivated, happy, inspired. BZ, this is my schedule right here. I'm flying in Thursday. I'll be in Cali. Thursday, November 17th by 2 p.m. And then that night is when I'm staying at a house with Kyle Wilson, Cavell, Chris Coffee, and Hello K. That's gonna be an amazing, amazing night. And then I have a hotel room for Saturday and Sunday night in the same hotel where with Sean from Comics and Crypto is staying. So I don't know if I have that much. I mean, I told Sean, like, Sean's already paid for it, and I told him, you know, I would pay him, and I told him I would stay there. So I don't think I can back out of that. I'm pretty sure I'm staying in that hotel. I just got to pay him. But you know, that Friday night or Thursday night, staying with Cavell, staying with Kyle, Kay, and Chris Coffee, man, it's gonna be an amazing time. Rip on my pad, hey, John Wayne Airport. No, BZ, I'm flying to LAX. I have no idea where anything is out there. Like, I'm not familiar with anything out there, so I'm just gonna be freestyling it out there. I'm gonna be taking probably Ubers, Lyfts all over. I thought about. Now here's the thing, if I ended up staying, if like I knew I was staying at the house with Kyle and Cavell and Kay and Chris, we would probably just rent a car. They might end up renting a car if they all stay together the whole weekend. Instead of Ubering around and stuff, that would probably be smarter. But if I'm kind of bouncing around, if I'm staying with them one night, and then going back to a hotel with Sean from Comics and Crypto and Metaverse Life and all those guys, I think Cherry Charts may be staying in that room, like a room in that hotel as well too. It might be smarter just to kind of Uber around back out there. So I'm excited. I can't wait. It feels like it's next week, honestly, because that's how excited I am. Everybody is. Yeah, I can't manage it. Have to work. Yeah, no worries, energy. 2023, especially 2024. If 2023 doesn't end, if life doesn't end in 2023, which I think maybe things might, if things get worse, it's only a matter of time before they recover. And I think next year we're going to start to see a lot more of the VeVe fam get together and go to these events. So I'm excited. It's going to be my first one. Man, I don't know what else to do in Anaheim. I mean, I know there's Disneyland out there. Maybe we all go there one day. I'm not too sure what the game plan is. If it was baseball season still, I would have definitely gone and see Mike Trout play in one of their games at Angel Stadium. I'm excited just to kind of see the West Coast. I've never been out to the West Coast. So I'm excited. And I'm just going to treat the plane ride like, you know, I'm some kind of celebrity going to like a live show performing there, or maybe like a baseball game or some kind of travel event, something. But I'm excited for it. I think I'm going to have a good time. I can't wait. Feels good just to be back talking with you guys, to be honest. I'm going to keep things rolling this week. Let's see, what day's today? Thursday? I'm going to try to make it to at least live stream for a little bit each day. Even if I'm just, there's nothing really going on, kind of just touch base with people, see what's popping with everybody. I want to try to get in the habit of just going back every day. And again, if it's not every day, it's going to be at least a few times a week. Covering the new drops. If I'm able to live stream the drop, I'll definitely live stream the drop. If I'm not, then I'll just live stream after and kind of recap the drop. How it went for me, how it went for you guys, what it's doing in the marketplace type thing. Kind of go from there. If that's it, nobody's got any questions or anything like that about Decon Anaheim. This is my first DesignerCon event too. So, and I got the VIP. I did get the if this is what you're talking about, BZ, I did get the VIP tickets for Decon. So it's the 3 nights. I didn't pay the extra $40 for the shirt, so I'm not getting the Johnny Cupcakes Decon shirt. But I am bringing a few things for David and Dan to sign. Just a few personal items that mean a lot to me, like my championship baseball, the one that I starting pitcher. We won the conference in college. I'm bringing that for them to sign. Which I'm probably gonna laugh, like, what? I'm signing a baseball. Bringing 2 golf balls for them to sign. Like, I'm bringing a couple things for them to sign. It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to see everybody. Reese, man, I can't wait to see Reese. Alex, I can't wait to trash talk with Alex about fantasy football. That's gonna be so much fun. But I'm excited, fam. Let me know too in the comments once this gets uploaded. If maybe you watch it afterwards or whatever the case is. Let me know in the comments if you're going or if you're not able to make it to Anaheim Decon Cali, November 17th or 18th to the 20th, because I want to kind of get an estimate or a gauge on how many people and who is going and who isn't able to go. So I'm making it happen, fam. It's actually happening. It's kind of crazy to think about, but I'm excited. I can't believe I got the Superman comic book drop today. That's unbelievable too. And to wrap things up with, I will go back to the person who's running the Twitter Spaces tonight, and they already got a Spaces started. Let's go. I don't know if this is the Spaces for tonight or not, but might have a new one, or that just might be the space that's continued. But we got Lori Brenner 13. That's her @. And it's Queen VeVe. I like the .e. Smart move, smart move. That's definitely going to be a popular one. I should go buy the King VeVe.e. If you haven't already, that's going to be another one. That's just a good one, good ENS name just to probably own and save for a couple of years. That could probably go for a lot. VeVe Queen, Queen VeVe, and then King VeVe and VeVe King. You should mint those .eth names, honestly. Gave a little alpha right there for anyone who's watching. But make sure you guys go follow Queen VeVe, Lori Brenner 13 on Twitter. I'll be hopping in her Twitter Spaces tonight. Talk about some things, probably about how I got started in the VeVe, all kinds of things, maybe some music stuff. I know she found out I made music for the first time on Randy's live stream, so probably dive into about how that got started, because that's another thing that I started music out of nowhere. No musical background. I always loved music, but never played instruments. I played the trumpet for 1 week. That was it, back in like 4th grade, just to try an instrument, but I did not get into instruments. No musical background. 2018 is when I started making music, and I fell in love with it instantly and tried to just grow with it. Learn a lot over time. Still got a lot to learn, of course, but that's why I got people like It's Wonderful, Pineapple Gang. You know, pick his brain, because he's the real music genius out here. Mix, master, engineer, produce, everything. Vocals, everything. He's got it all. So people like that who I would consider like experts, professionals, because he worked in a real studio too before. So people like that, I just try to surround myself with and be a sponge and pick their brains and learn as much as possible, because they're the real geniuses. I haven't been minting the Daily Zombies, BZ. Love to see her fine. Hey, love to see her fire or fine. I can't read that. Love to see her fire. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, the energy, the fire. Means a lot. Means a lot. You can just tell how passionate I am about some things. And VeVe is definitely one of them. Haven't been minting them, though. I've been pretty much staying away from comics. Unless it's, something huge. Like, unless it's like a big FA or something big, that I'll definitely go for it. You're hilarious, BZ. You're wild. But have you been minting these? I know you're the comic king over here, BZ, these days. You had like 5,000 comics yet, or what? My comic strategy is still just to go for the big ones. Like, I've been fortunate. I have a lot of the original cover 3-digit mints, and then also the ultra rares to go with them. So that's kind of still my play right there with the comics. I just don't have a lot of extra money right now, especially saving up for Decon Anaheim now, just to have some cash out there too. I'm glad I finally got to my 2nd million Omi at least, because being at 1 million for that long was a struggle, man. Buying it all the way up from like 7,000 all the way down, I probably spent like 4,000 on my first million Omi. Like total of buying it all the way down. But right now, these prices, how low it is, that's why my focus has kind of shifted from the collectibles and comics to Omi. But that's just a personal decision. If I already had 10, 20, 30 plus million Omi, I would still just be going hard on the VeVe NFTs. But because I've only had that 1 million Omi this entire time, and my VeVe collection is already where it's at, now is my time to really get that Omi bag going. So hopefully I can be at 5 to 10 million. All I can say is we're going to have a great time in Anaheim, brother. It's the whole VeVe fam getting together. already when I go on vacations, I already feel like a high on life type energy. And man, just being out there, different state, West Coast with the whole VeVe fam, the energy is going to be crazy. Where do you see the Comet Superman in the next bull run? I haven't even got a chance to look at the different rarities, how much of each one there are. I do think this comic will do really well over time. Like, it would probably be a smart decision for me to long hold this. Action Comics 1, like the FA of Superman, will be really, really solid too. I mean, it'll probably do better, obviously. Secret Rare, Dan from the VeVe fam, made a great analogy. He said it might be similar to when, like, Amazing Spider-Man 1 drops and then AF-15 drops. I think it could be somewhat similar to something like that. But then longer period of time goes by and they both do extremely well, like in the real world. But for me, because I am long holding the VeVe NFTs, I would love to take some kind of profit off of this. And so anything more than 25K I'd be happy with, but I want at least 50K for the 9.8 grade. Honestly, it hasn't even hit me that I have it yet. I literally just drove home. As soon as I got home, took off my polo, put on the VeVe shirt, and I came right on the live stream. So I'm going to wrap this up. And in about, hour and a half, I'll be heading on to Twitter Spaces. So hopefully a lot of you guys go check that out tonight if you got some time. Probably won't be too long, maybe like an hour or something like that. But I just want to get back in the mix of things. You know, Twitter Spaces, YouTube, all kinds of content. So appreciate you guys so much for, just rocking with me, supporting. You guys mean the world to me. VeVe fam is unbelievable. And guys, it's going to sound redundant, whatever, cliche, but things are only just beginning. In this entire space, people are starting to grasp, slowly but surely, how we can verify ownership digitally. I just had a great talk with one of the guys at the pro shop today. He's an older guy. And so that's what he was questioning. He goes, how can you have something limited that's digital? And that's the hurdle mentally so many can't get over yet. And so it's going to take time. But once people start to understand the blockchain and how through the blockchain we can verify ownership of anything digital. And that's really the biggest thing. It's a transparent ledger, essentially, to where you can have limited edition digital collectibles. And this whole collecting space, that's only one aspect of it. The technology behind it can do so much more. We saw I think it was official, right? A house was sold as an NFT, essentially. And that's stuff that we kind of dreamed of, said, years ago, and it's finally, the very first ones are starting to happen. It's not going to be an overnight shift transformation, but a couple years from now, a few years from now, handful of years from now, it's the videos that I put out that equate this to how the physical music industry transformed into the digital music industry, and it's just become the norm now. But at first it was a fad. First it was laughed at. This isn't going to last. It takes years, but eventually it becomes a standard, the norm. Both still do well. Physical physical records are coming back too, and so physical collectibles will never go away. But that understanding of the digital collection, the digital collectibles, this whole space is going to continue to grow. So it's exciting to be here at the very beginning of it, shaping this whole culture. I see this comic in the next bull run. I see it doing well, man. I mean, especially because I think this is the first one that they technically released from the brand. Now, I know the Bat Cows comic was the first comic book, but this is like the first comic drop. First one that's like licensed by... Well, I mean, the other one's licensed too, but I think that was an airdrop, I would say. So, interesting. I don't know, but we shall find out. But I'll see you guys tonight on Twitter. Hope to see a lot of you guys there. Appreciate everyone for the support. You guys mean the world to me. I'm signing out. It's your boy, Johnny Dunn. We out, fam.